Yesterday, I moved out of my room and into my big sister's room.
Why?
Because now my room is going to be my little brother's room.
Oh, so now you're going to share a room with your sister.
Sharing a room. That sounds great to me.
I guess so.
So what's the matter?
Well, I'm excited about getting a baby brother, but I'm not too excited about sharing a room with my big sister. And she's really not too excited about sharing with me.
You know, sometimes it takes a little time to get used to sharing a room.
I know just how you feel, Kim. I share a room with my brother.
Me too. I share a room with both of my brothers. But you know, sometimes it's fun when we play games.
But other times your brothers just get into your things without even asking first, right?
Right.
Well, it is a good idea to ask before you play with someone else's toys.
You know, I do have my own room, my own things, and my own bed. But I don't have anyone right there to play with either. I think you're so lucky to have your own room, Kristen.
Me too. And your own bed. With brothers and sisters, it can get pretty crowded.
Well, I can just imagine.
Four in a bed and the little one said, roll over, roll over.
They all rolled over and one fell out. Three in a bed and the little one said,
Roll over, roll over.
they all rolled over and one fell out. Not again. Two in a bed and the little one said,
Roll over, roll over.
they all rolled over and one fell out. There's another one. One in a bed and the little one said,
Alone at last.
Well, at least one person's going to get some sleep tonight.
Oh, I remember. Sometimes our little nest was so crowded, why you could hardly squeeze a feather between us.
Feathers? That reminds me, I could use a few good feathers for my bed. Where could I get some? Ooh.
Don't even think about it, my dear boy.
I guess I'm pretty lucky to have my own room. But I still think it would be really fun to have lots of brothers and sisters.
Hello, chaps.
Hello, Stella.
Hi, Barney.
What a cool hat and uniform.
Why, thank you. See, I've just come from merry old England where I was visiting the palace guards, and they let me wear this really neat uniform while I helped them guard the palace.
I think you look really cool.
Why, thank you. Now, did I hear someone say they wish they had lots of brothers and sisters?
That was me, Stella.
Well, that reminds me of a story. Would you like to hear it?
Oh, sure.
Terrific. But I'm going to need some help from all of you to help me tell it.
Okay.
Now, once upon a time, there was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do.
Oh, that is a lot of children.
She loved them all dearly, each and every one. But with all these children, her work was never done. Now, there was a young girl who lived in a shoe. She had no brothers or sisters. What was she to do? So one day, as she watched all those children at play, she joined in their fun and decided to stay.
There are lots of friends to play with.
Later, she discovered it wasn't all fun. The little girl wondered just what she had done. See, finding a spot at the table for lunch was not very easy with this hungry bunch.
Whoops. It's a little bit crowded.
Soon it was time for the children to rest. But finding a bed was truly a test. When they were finally tucked into bed, the little girl wished she was at home instead. So before the sun set, to bring an end to the day, the girl went back home and decided to stay. Home was so quiet, without all the noise. She had plenty to eat and her very own toys. And when it was time for bed that night, she looked out her window and oh, what a sight! The old woman and her children were so happy she could see, but the little girl smiled. My home is just right for me.
Yay!
Why, thank you. And I sure had lots of fun sharing it with you.
I'm going to tell that story to my new little brother.
You're getting a new little brother? Little brothers are wonderful.
I think so too, Stella.
Oh, my, well, I must be going. I've got to get this uniform back to the palace. Cheerio, good friends.
Cheerio, Stella.
Toodles.
Bye-bye.
Hey, I know. Let's make a present for Kim's new baby brother.
Oh, that's a great idea, Curtis.
Thanks, that would be very nice.
Well, you know, Curtis, since you and Danny both have little brothers, I'm sure you can come up with a terrific present.
That's for sure. If we know anything.
We know what little brothers like. Come on, let's go.
Oh, boy. And I know that you and Kristen will dream up something very special for a little brother, too.
I'm already thinking, Barney.
I can't wait to see what you come up with.
So what should we make?
Well, it's always nice to give someone something that you like.
How about a bedtime storybook? Then I can read to my little brother before he goes to sleep.
That'll be a great gift, and it'll be really special because you both made it.
Thanks, Barney.
Oh, I'll go check on Curtis and Danny. I can't wait to see what they're up to.